वंदेहम श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगं रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगं ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So, Hare Krishna devotees, welcome back to the session 9 of the Master the Basics of Sanskrit Grammar and Sahitya. Today, I'm not feeling well, so I would not be able to switch on my camera. So, before we begin our class, we will just quickly do the Kahoot quiz just to revise all the concepts. Okay. I will just share the link in the WhatsApp in the chat. Yes, all the devotees kindly join the Kahoot quiz. One, two, three, four, eight. Now more, three to go.
How to join? Where to join?
Sorry?
How to join this?
Kahoot, I have sent the link in the chat. You
Oh,
just click on that link. Okay, 9 devotees. More, 3 devotees. Kindly do it fast. Quickly. Yes, one more. Who is that? Okay, Ratnakar Mehta, I think. Okay. We'll start the class. We'll start the quiz. Yes. Guru plus Adeshah. Guru plus Adeshah. Gurvadeshah. Gurudeshah. Guradeshah. Gurvodeshah. In some questions, I'll be just giving that picture. Those devotees who need more help. So also you can also take some help. But personally, I will advise you that don't take help. Yes. So the correct answer is Gurvadesha. One devotee has done Guradesha and another one has done, two devotees have done Gurvodesha. Don't know. But see, already I have given the that chart. So take help. If you are not sure, then take help and then select the correct option. Okay. Next. भ्रातृ आज्ञा. भ्रातृ आज्ञा. भ्रातुराज्ञा. भ्रात्राज्ञा. भ्रात्वाज्ञा. भ्रातराज्ञा. Yes. So correct answer is second one, Bhratragya. The first one is wrong, Bhraturagya. No. And also the third one is also wrong, Bhratvagya. Next. मात्र इच्छा, मात्र प्लस इच्छा, मातरिच्छा, मातृच्छा, मात्रेच्छा, मातिच्छा. Now I have not given any chart. Do it yourself. Yes, the correct answer is Matricha. Matricha, how come Matricha? Three devotees have done Matricha. Matricha, no, not at all. If it would be like that, then Ekara should be there. This is Yan Sandhi. So Yan Sandhi, Paravanna will stay as it is. Okay, will not change. So Icha is there. So that's why Matricha is the correct answer. Jai. Next. Which one of these is not Ekadesha Sandhihi? Which one of these is not Ekadesha Sandhihi? Yan Sandhihi, Vriddhi Sandhihi, Guna Sandhihi, and Savarna Dirgha Sandhihi. I will repeat. Which one of these is not Ekadesha Sandhihi? Recall what is the definition of Ekadesha, and then see which Sandhi the Ekadesha Sandhi does not happen. Okay. Yes. How many of you have done correctly? 9 devotees. Perfect. Yes, very good. Yan Sandhi, in Yan Sandhi, there is no Ekadesha. Okay, there is only Pura Varna getting replaced. Second option is wrong. Fourth option. Kasmai plus idam. Kasmai plus idam. Kasmadam, kasma idam, kasma vidam, kasma idam. Correct answer is kasma idam. Second one. Okay, third one is wrong. Kasma vidam, it cannot be. Why? Because there is kasmai, not kasmau. If there would be kasmau, then there should be kasma vidam. Fourth option is wrong. Because kasma idam means if there should be kasme idam, there should not be I. If there will be kasme idam, then it will become kasma idam. But because here there is two, aikara, kasmai plus idam, that's why it will become kasma idam. Pachatu plus odanam. Pachatu plus odanam. Pachatudanam पचत्वोदनम, पचतोदनम, पचत्योदनम. Yes, the correct answer is second one, pachatvodanam. Pachatvodanam, wrong. And also the third one is fourth one is also wrong. Pachatyodanam, no, because here there is ukaraha. So ukara will get replaced by verb vyanjana. And then that's why it will become pachatvodanam. If there will be pachati odanam, then it will be pachatyodanam. Okay, so ikara gets replaced by ya and ukara gets replaced by verb. Next question. Kau agatau. Kau agatau. Kayagato, Kavagato. Third one is Kavagato, and third one is Kavagato, and fourth one is Kavagato. Okay. See, first of all, see all the options, then only select. First one is Kayagato, second one is Kavagato, third one is Kavagato, and fourth one is Kavagato. Okay. I have given the picture also. See, if you are not getting it, see that picture, then answer. No problem.
Oh, Kavagato tha, Kavagato. Wrong, I did it wrong. Kava.
Oh, many devotees have done it wrongly, actually. 7 devotees have done it wrongly. Third one is right answer. Okay. Kavagato. Because here there is aukaraha. Okay. And that's why there will be av. So one just simple trick you can remember. First, if there is ekaraha, then there will be not akaraha. Okay, there will be rasva akaraha and followed by ya vyanjana. Ay. If there is ayekaraha in pura varna, then it will be elongated version of akaraha or the dirgha akaraha and followed by ya vyanjana. It will become I. If there is okaraha, then we will have av. And if we have aukaraha, then we will have av. Okay, dirgha one. So in that way, you can just remember. If there is once that type of dandaha, that type of symbol, then we have to see that this is rasva or swara will only come. If there are two, then remember, okay, there will be akara always, and followed by different vyanjanas. It could be yakara or vakara. Next. Prati plus ekam. Prati plus ekam. Pratyekam, pratikam, pratyakam, pratyakam. Okay. Remember which sandhi can be applied here. Pratyekam, pratikam, pratyakam, and pratyakam. Yes, first one is correct. Pratyekam. Third one is wrong. Pratyakam. How come there will be pratyakam? Ekara is there, no? So, fourth one is also wrong. Pratyakam. How there can be pratyakam? Yan sandhi is being applied here. Okay. So that's why it will become pratyakam. Next. Sadho plus upavisha. Sadho plus upavisha. Sadhupavisha, sadhupavisha, sadhavupavisha, and sadhavupavisha. Okay, remember which sandhi can be applied. I will just give the hint. Yanta, Vanta, Desha sandhi is applied here. And just see the symbol. Just see the akshara first of all. What is Puravarna and Paravarna? Okay. Then you see which option will come here. It will be Sadhupavisha or Sadhupavisha or sadhavupavisha or sadhavupavisha? Okay, which one? Yes. Oh. Only 3 devotees have done it correctly. So, sadho plus upavisha. Just now I just told that if there is okaraha, then it will become av. If there is aukaraha, then it will become av. Okay, so that's why here there is sadhavupavisha. Sadhavupavisha. Second option, many devotees have done. Please, second option. I don't know how. Sadhupavisha. So, dhakara is half here. Okay, it cannot be yan sandhi. Like, yan sandhi is not here. Next. Sadhu plus idam. Sadhu plus idam. Sadvidam, sadhavidam, sadhudam, sadho idam. See the chart, take the help of the chart and select the correct answer. Hmm. Four options. The second option many devotees have selected. Sadhavidam. So come there will be sadhavidam. If there will be sadho idam will be there, then the correct answer is correct. Sadhavidam is correct. But here you see there is sadhu idam. And that's why yan sandhi will be applied. If there will be sadhu idam, then there will be yanta manta desha sandhi will be applied. Okay. Third option is completely wrong. Sadhu idam. What happened? Devotees you are not practicing or what? Or you are not getting it? I don't know. Is it lacking from my side or which side actually? I am trying my best. Please cooperate, okay? Please revise. And we are doing our best and we are giving our best. So please. Next question. Under yan sandhi, u should not be replaced by va if we have dash as paravan. Read the question again. Under yan sandhi, u should not be replaced by va if we have dash as paravarna. A, U, E, and Aukara. Under yan sandhi, U should not be replaced by va vyanjana if we have dash as paravarna. Which letter? Ekaraha, Ukaraha, Ikaraha, or Aukaraha. Just try to recall the rules of yan sandhi. Yes, the correct answer is second one, Ukaraha. The third one is wrong. No, third one is completely wrong. First one is all. Oh, sorry. First one is correct. What happened? What is happening? Two options are correct. What is happening here? There is some technical problem, I think. Maybe in Kahoot I selected two options. Oh, sorry, really sorry. So the correct answer is second one, not first one. Ekara is wrong answer. I don't know. So second one is the right answer. First one is wrong, and third one is also wrong, and fourth one is also wrong.
Prabhuji,
So, yes.
could you please explain this one?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, simply no. In yan sandhi, if ukara is there, so ukara should be, if the ukara is there as the pura varna, then paravarna should be asavarna swara. Yes, asavarna swara. And ukaraha is the savarna swara for ukaraha. And that's why u should not be replaced by va if we have dash as paravarna. So if we have ukaraha as the paravarna, then vakara will not come. Savarna dirgha sandhi will happen, and then savarna dirgha, the dirgha savarna will be the ekadesha. For it will come in the replacement of both of the varnas. So that's why the answer is ukaraha here. So the other, when there will be ekaraha, ikaraha, and aukaraha, then because these are the asavarna swara for ukaraha, and that's why the va vyanjana will be applied and yan sandhi will be applied here. So that is the answer. Next. Iti plus uktva. Iti plus uktva. Ityuktva, ituktva, itayuktva, and itiktva. First one is correct, ityuktva. Second one is wrong, ituktva.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I got disconnected from the net from last questions. I again got connected. Can you just share the link again
See,
in the
yes.
chat?
Now
I will again
you
join.
get it. You get it? Got it? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And
Got it.
second option, who has selected? Can you just, who has selected second option? Please raise your hand.
Prabhuji, if I'm connecting again to the older one,
This is older one?
is it possible to get connected? Again, it's showing asking me the name, then I have to start from zero score.
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah, if you leave once, then everything comes to zero.
Oh. In between it got times up is showing. Nothing worth having comes on the podium.
Prabhu,
Can it
when
be
we
restarted?
Prabhu, when
Yeah.
we leave, no, it is always go to zero, and because it is session from your side, right? The one who have hosted, he cannot do anything on that.
But if internet got disconnected, then it gets
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Okay.
This is what also happened to me also yesterday. But
This is second day it is happening with me. Because even I was traveling and now today. Okay. I'll join from Hare Krishna.
What should be the paravarnaha in yan sandhi? What should be the paravarnaha in yan sandhi? Vyanjanam, asavarnaha swaraha of purva varnaha, any swaraha or savarnaha swaraha of purva varna. What should be the paravarnaha in yan sandhi? Yes. So the correct answer is second one. Asavarna swaraha of Puravarnaha. The third answer is wrong. Fourth answer is also. Which sandhi should be applied in Nadi plus Asti? Which sandhi should be applied in Nadi plus Asti? Guna sandhi, Vriddhi sandhi, Savarna dirgha sandhi, or Yan sandhi? Wow. Everyone has correctly. Great. Jai Haribol. Yan Sandhi, yes. Very nice. Yan Sandhi is the correct option. Perfect. Very good. Yes. Anything? Okay, next question. Last question. What should be the Paravarnaha in the Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi? What should be the Paravarnaha in the Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi? Anuswaraha, Visargaha, Swaraha, or Vyanjanam? Yes. So the correct answer is Aswaraha. Vyanjanam. How can there be Vyanjanam actually in Paravarna? Two devotees have done Vyanjanam. So 11, the third answer is correct. Swaraha. Okay, the podium. On the third place, Ram Tulsi Mataji, Jai Hari Bol. Second question, Radha Pyari Mataji, Hari Bol. Who is on the first position? Vasundhara Mataji. Again, yes. Hari Bol. It's very nice. Excellent. Congratulations to all the devotees. Now we will get into this syllabus. शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् वागार्थविव संपृक्तौ वागार्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ ओम शांति शांति शांति. Okay, until now we have discussed five sandhis, five swara sandhis: Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, Guna Sandhi, Vriddhi Sandhi, and Yan Sandhi, and Yanta Manta Desha Sandhi. Any doubts in this sandhis? Anyone has any doubt? Is it clear for everyone? Yes. Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yes, yes.
So Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi. So you had uh, I don't know whether you explained this is also called Ayadi Sandhi or Ayavayava Sandhi something.
Ha
Right?
ha
It's
ha
so.
ha. Yeah. These have the Yantavanta Desha Sandhi is having many names actually. Sometimes it is noted by the name Ayadi Sandhi. Sometimes it is noted by Ayavayava Sandhi. So like that. So that's why it has different names. But usually also sometimes we call it as Yantavanta Desha Sandhi. But you can also tell Ayadi Sandhi also.
Ayadi means Aya and Adi.
And Aya and Adi. So I, the first one is there, and Adi means this I, Av. So etc.
Ah,
So I and
yeah.
etc. something like that. And also Adi means Ayadi means sometimes Adi means like for the list I is the Adi. For which list
Hmm.
I is the Adi is called Ayadi Sandhi.
Yeah. Ayadi.
So Swara Sandhi, among Swara Sandhi, we will study the last Sandhi, Purva Rupa Sandhi. Okay, Purva Rupa Sandhi. At the end of this lesson, we will be able to learn what is Purva Rupa Sandhi, table of Purva Rupa Sandhi, examples of Purva Rupa Sandhi, and rule of Purva Rupa Sandhi. What is the meaning of Purva Rupa? Purva Rupa here refers to the sound in the first word. It is a result of sound transformation. Here also, Swara gets transformed. Okay. Purva Rupa means when there will be Ekadesha, the Purva Varna and Paravarna both will be replaced by the Varna which is there in the Purva Varna. Okay. So both will be replaced by the letter which is there in the Purva Varna. For example, Vipade and Api. So Vipade, here we have Ekaraha, and Api we have Akaraha Paravarna. So both will be replaced by the letter Purva Varna. Purva Varna we have Ekaraha. So the both Varnas will be replaced by that Purva Varna, and that will be the Purva Rupa. Okay, so that's why it will become Vipade Api. Okay, Vipade Api. That will be the Adesha. Okay. So Purva Rupa Sandeh Koshtakam. This is the Koshtakam of the Purva Rupa. Before we will just get into the Niyama. So when A or O at the end of the word is followed by a, the former A or O replaces both respectively, and the sign avagraha is placed after A or O. Okay. So this sign is called avagraha. Please mute yourselves. Okay. So when A or O, if these swaras are actually there at the end of the pada, okay. So padante means which is there at the end of a pada, and they are followed by rasva akara. They are followed by rasva akara. Then the former, the ekaraha or okara, the purvavarnaha, will replace both respectively. And the sign avagraha is placed after a or okara. So purvavarnaha we have at the end of the word, we have padante ekaraha, and paravarna we have ekara. So the adesha will be ekaraha. Okay, the adesha will be ekaraha. And if Puravarnaha we have Padante, at the end of the Pada we have Okara, and Paravarnaha we have Swaraha, Rasva Swaraha, Akaraha, then the Adesha will be Okara. So Purva Rupa means which letter is there at the Purva Varna, at the place of Purva Varnaha, that will actually replace both of the letters. Okay, Purva Varna and also the Paravarna. Here just if anyone is having any confusion that Prabhuji here there should be not Adeshaha, here the third method of the Sandhikaram should be applied. So don't be in that type of thinking. Okay, so the third method Lopaha, where there's a deletion process, that will not occur. So Paravarna will get deleted and Puravarna will stay. So in that way, Panini, the author of Ashtadhyayi, the great sage Panini has not explained in his book. And the rules are like this. Okay, so there is no need to like in that way we have to question that why there is no lopaha. But like because to facilitate some of the operations in future also, so Panini just wrote like that. Okay, there should be ekadesha, and the purva varna should actually replace both of the letters. Okay, so there is no deletion. There is no lopaha here. There is only adesha
Prabhu,
method being applied.
Prabhu, in that the chart, the paravarna is with
Admit
a
it.
and some the dot. It is
I just
anuswara or what
completed.
is it?
Oh, no. There is no Nuswara. It's just something, I think it's a mistake. So just maybe like
Just
maybe they have just put to apply it, but there is nothing, Mataji. There is no Nuswara there.
oh, okay.
Yes. Only Akara is there, Raswa Akara.
Akara,
Okay.
one.
Sorry?
Akara is that's not a Digaswara. Only
Prabhuji, Padante, if we have Puravarna Ekaraha and Paravarna we have Akaraha, then the Adesha will be Ekaraha. And if at the end of the pada, the letter is Okaraha and Paravarnaha, the Adi Varnaha is Akaraha, then Rasva Akaraha, then Adesha will be Okara. That is the rule. Yes. Now the
Prabhuji.
chart, where is the chart? Yeah, this is the
Sorry.
chart, okay. The Puravarna here and Paravarna here. There will be
Prabhuji,
Ekadesha. Purva Parayoho Sthane Ekadesha. Now, one very important question can be raised. Okay, anyone has actually that doubt? We just read that Sandhi before this we read Yantavanta Desha Sandhi. Just what you do is you just compare that table with this table and ask question. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you just click.
Yantavanta, A and A will be replaced with I.
Okay.
And
Continue.
O and A will be O.
Prabhu,
Sorry.
I
Just
have a
repeat.
question also.
Yeah, who is speaking first of all? Parul Mataji, you are speaking?
Sorry, yeah, Prabhuji.
Mataji, please speak.
So, in Yantavanta Sandhi, Parvarna was Swara, any Swara. So,
Yes.
if A or O is followed by any Swara, then it should become I and Av. And here it is becoming A and O only. So, how will we distinguish?
Yes. That is the question. So in Yantavanta Desha Sandhi, that was a like overall general rule that if there is in any place, it could be pada or it could be apada. It could be in the formation of a pada. Then the ekara is there and paravarna we have any swara for that matter, any swara. Then the adesha will be I. And if padante we have okaraha, so not padante, it could be apadante or apadante. Okay, anything. If it is a formation of the word or it has already become a pada. Then if paravarna we have any swara, then it should become av. But here this Purupa Sandhi is telling, no, if we have padante ekaraha, if there is a pada and at that end of the pada we have ekaraha and paravarna we have only akaraha, then adesha should be ekaraha. And if padante we have okaraha, paravarna we have akaraha, then the adesha should be okara. So what does this is telling actually? What Pururupa Sandhi is? So this concept, this type of thing, like this type of like sometimes contradictions we are seeing. So this bhava is called utsarga apavada bhava, general rule and exception. The concept of utsarga and apavada. Utsarga means general rule, and apavada, that is exception rule. So and apavada is used throughout Panini Sutras to present rules which cover the same scope of operation. Utsarga and apavada are relative terms. Utsarga is a general rule, while apavada is a special rule whose scope is totally within the scope of utsarga. When such a relationship is observed between two rules, apavada takes effect by negating utsarga. So you see, this utsarga is like this. In maths also we have, and even remembers, I just forgot. It's called subset, some type of subsets, or we have that chapter in
Right.
11th standard or 10th standard. The
Right.
sets chapter.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
This
we
is the
have that
subset of
subsets
the-
and mini sets like that. So operations on the sets. So in similar way only, the general rule is there. Okay, and apavada scope of operation is actually within the utsarga. So general, the utsarga niyamas operation, the scope of operation is there, is having like many of the scope is there. So many parameters are there. And apavada scope of operation is actually within the scope of utsarga only. It cannot be outside of the scope of utsarga. It has to be within the scope of utsarga. Then only utsarga apavada relationship will happen. And if there is such type of relationship when it happens, then apavada will actually overrule. Apavada will overrule utsarga, and apavada will take the effect by negating utsarga. So apavada does not have its own scope outside that of utsarga. Thus, if apavada never took effect, it would become useless, which is not acceptable. So we cannot like argue that okay, Prabhuji, now here I will just apply Yanta Mantadesha Sandhi and I will not apply Pururupa Sandhi. So it is not like that. We have to actually apply the Apavada Niyamaha. Then only the correct form will actually come. Otherwise, there will be disturbance, there will be problem. So here, what is Utsarga Apavada? Utsargaha Niyama, or the general rule is Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi. Okay, in this Pura Varna, Ekaraha, Aikaraha, Oka, there are two only, Ekaraha and Okaraha. If they are there, they are there at the end of any pada or any apada. It could be. And if Paravarna, we have any swara, A, I, U, list goes on. Okay, then the respective adeshas will have I. So actually, the scope of operation is very much big. It's so much is there. But apavada niyama, which is there, so the pura rupa sandhi is apavada. Because pura varna we have padante, if the ekaraha is there at the end of a pada. And paravarna we have only akara, not other swaras, only akara. Then pura rupa sandhi will overrule yantavanta desha sandhi, and I adesha will not take place in that particular place, okay, in that particular parameter. That time pura rupa sandhi will overrule and the ekaraha adesha will happen. And if pura varna we have okaraha at the end of a pada and paravarna we have only akara, then the adesha O will happen and pura rupa sandhi will overrule yantavanta desha. Even though the parameters are matched, even though okara is there at the pada and swara is also there, but still av will not happen, okara will happen. So anyone could read this. Ashwani Mataji, please read what is written below.
Yeah, Yantavanta Desha Sandhi is a general rule encompassing the a broader scope than the Purva Rupa Sandhi. It indicates that when there is a pada,
It dictates.
It dictates that when there is a pada and a pada with paravarna being any of the swara, corresponding adesh occurs. However, Purva Varna Sandhi applies
Purva
within
Rupa
the scope
Sandhi.
of
Sorry,
Purva
Mataji,
Rupa
sorry.
Sandhi.
However, Pura Rupa Sandhi. Yes.
However, Purva Rupa Sandhi applies within the scope of Yantavanta Desha or Sandhi, especially when the pada ends in A or O and in the Paravarna is Rasva Akara and Para Rupa Sandhi overrules the Yantavanta Desh Sandhi, leading to the occurrence of the respective Adesha. So, the condition of Purva Varna Sandhi to
Purva
take
Rupa
place,
Sandhi. Yes.
Purva Rupa Sandhi take place are one and must be pada. The ending letter should be A or O and the paravarna should be raskara.
Rasva Akara. Okay, no problem. So this is just through this I just want to tell that Yantavanta Desha Sandhi is a general rule encompassing a broader scope than Pura Rupa Sandhi. That's correct, yes. And actually dictates all the whenever there is a pada or apada. So anywhere then the corresponding adesha will happen. But Purarupa Sandhi applies only within the scope of Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi, and specifically when the pada is ending with ekara or okara and the paravarna is raswakara, then Purarupa Sandhi will overrule Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi and respective adeshas will take place. So what are the conditions for Purarupa Sandhi in order to take place and when it will overrule? So three things should be there. Three conditions should be there. Then only Purarupa Sandhi will actually overrule Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi. First one, the Purva Varnaha, when it is actually ending, the A is ending. So that should be a pada. There should not be a pada. Okay, there should not be an apada or not pada. And second thing, that the letter should the ending letter should be ekaraha or oka. Okay. And the third condition is that the paravarna should be rasva akar. Then only Purarupa Sandhi will actually overrule Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi. Yes, Sadayogi Prabhu.
Yeah, I think I got answer, but still, this was question that Purva Rupa Sandhi, why it's having its own existence as one of the Sandhi, rather than Yantavanta Desha Sandhi, there only we could have mentioned on the Paravarna Swaraha except Rasva Akara. Rasva Akara. Then Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi maintains its full meaning as Swaraha, Paravarna Swaraha.
Prabhu,
Of course,
first of all, one thing
subset.
is that this is a methodology to explain the concept of Utsarga and Apavada. So usually Panini is utilizing this type of method to tell some concepts, because one of the lakshan of sutra is that the sutra should be very concise. So sutra cannot be very big. It cannot be like very huge sentence. So in order to just meet the requirements of a sutra, the Panini has used actually this type of method to explain the rules and regulations. And sometimes this type of operations is actually done usually to facilitate some other things also, some other operations when it is there in the some of the like padas and also there are more intricacies too. I have to give so much of background. I don't want to give now because it will be huge. Like, for that, we need to have so much of background about Ashtadhyayi, actually how Ashtadhyayi works. And in between the Adhyayas also there are contradictions, and between Adhyayas only there are superiority, there is inferiority. So there are many more intricacies, Prabhu. And that's why Apanini has actually written another sutra to facilitate Purarupa Sandhi. So yes, Prabhu, this is the way. But we cannot just tell that why, because he could have included in that. But because to facilitate some of the operations through Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi he has done, and Purarupa Sandhi he has actually told differently. One reason, just common reason, is that just to meet the requirements of the sutra. Sutra means something which is very concise and very small. So if we also include Purarupa Sandhi, then it will become very big. So this is the thing, and also to facilitate some other operations. And also, even in coding of also, if you have some background of programming, then there are many operations. There are many such type of operations that we can actually write that code. We can actually write that code through many ways. Okay, we can just tell this type of apavada, some type of exception. If we want to program something, then then that exception is there. So then we can also include that code, and we can add that code with the main code. But still, there are many ways to actually do such type of operations. So there are many different types of codes you can write, and in that way facilitate that operation. So Panini has just utilized that same thing. So differently, he has actually facilitated that operation. Yes.
Yeah.
I have
Thank
one
you.
question.
Yes. Ashwini.
Prabhu, here the last statement where it says, so condition of a Purva Varna Sandhi Purva
Pura
Rupa
Rupa Sandhi.
Sandhi is to take care of one must to be pada. So first it was to be pada, but that was
Pada.
not case with the Yanta Vanta Desh. Is my understanding right? Or
Yeah,
am I?
Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi, it is having broader scope. Like broader scope means it is including even the pada and apada. Okay, it
Correct.
is including, there is no specification given here. But when describing Pururupa Sandhi, there is specification given that padante, and automatically we can infer that whenever there is no pada, whenever there is no pada, and at the end of a pada there is ekaraha or okaraha is there, and paravarnaha we have, if there is akara, then Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi, on those places, Yanta Vanta Desha Sandhi will be applied and Pura Rupa Sandhi will not be applied. So in that way we can infer. Okay.
So, but then this also tells us that we need to understand which is pada and which is apada. Otherwise,
Mataji, today I will
we
explain.
will not. We will.
Today I will explain. Today I have made that slide in order to explain what is pada and what is not a pada. Yes.
Prabhuji,
And
one more
gradually you
thing.
will also, in further classes, I will explain more. What is
Prabhuji,
pada
one
and
thing.
yes.
So in this Yanta Vanta Desh Sandhi, we have observed the examples. The initial Purva Pada is like a J, Shre, Kshe,
Yes.
Dro, Sro. So, so are these Pada or these are just
This
one
is in the formation of a pada, Prabhu. This is in the
formation of
formation
Pada?
of pada. Until now,
Ah,
they have not become padas. They are only dhatus.
they are
They are
dhatus.
only dhatus. And gradually, after when formation is happened, then they will become pada.
Yeah, yeah.
So, because it's still in the formation process, so Pura Rupa Sandhi will not be applied. Only Yanta
Yeah.
Vanta Desha Sandhi will be applied.
That's right. But also some exception are there. When it comes au, then puja or how, ubhau, yeah, or purushau, dvavimau, au there is it's a pada completely. It's not dhatu, no?
No, Dvau and Imau, that is actually, Prabhu, not Okaraha. There is Okaraha.
Aukara,
Here,
aukara only.
fourth one is there.
Asking.
And Pururupa Sandhi, we have only Okara. We don't have Aukara. So that's why Pururupa Sandhi will not be applied.
I'm asking about yanta.
Yanta Vanta Desha.
Au, dvavimau, purushavubhau.
Yes.
These words are complete pada, no?
They are the padas. No problem. They are the padas. Yes.
Purushau, sorry.
Yes, Purusha is
Purushau
also
plus
pada.
bhau.
Yes.
Purushau. So
Purusha is
sometimes
also
it's a
proper pada.
dhatu, sometimes it is pada. Sometimes it is
Dhatu
dhatu.
cannot be pada,
In case of
Prabhu.
A,
Dhatu
I,
cannot
O.
be pada.
Yeah. A, I, O. In this case, it is a dhatu, what I am observing. And only in our case, there is a pada.
Case there is a pada. Yes, Purusha, if you see there is a pada. Prabhu, don't just by what is ending with which letter, by that you don't judge which is pada and which is not pada. Then unnecessary confusion will happen. Because after that, I will clarify how to understand what is pada and what is not pada. So just by seeing the ending letter, just don't conclude that, okay, this is pada and this is the way to understand which is pada and which is not pada. That is wrong. Yes, Radha Pyari Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, this Purva Rupa Sandhi, actually just the is at the end of the Sandhi, the is written as this, this symbol like akar, and there is no other change is happening. So, why it is put into, like, it could be just a rule. There is no change actually happening in the Sandhi. It's just A will remain.
You are telling why Akara is there? Why Akara is there?
No, why is it a Sandhi? Like,
There is a change of transformation, no, Mataji? There is Akara as Paravarna and Puravarna we have. So there is sound transformation we are seeing. If we don't include, if we are not actually applying this sandhi, then those two varnas will be separately will situate. Okay. And when sandhi will be applied, then we will not speak the letter akara. We will not speak the letter akara when sandhi will be applied eventually.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, and then the adesha will be ekaraha and ukaraha. And here one more thing, Mataji, don't misunderstand that here there is something, some type of deletion, some lopa is happening. So no lopa is happening here. There is only
Yeah.
Pura Rupa. Pura Varna is actually, whatever is there in Pura Varna, it's actually replacing both of the letters. So,
Yeah. Okay.
okay. Te plus atra. Te plus atra. Padante we have ekaraha, paravarnaha we have akaraha. So te is a pada. And ekara is there, so that's why the there will be pura rupa sandhi applied, and pura rupa sandhi will be overruling the yanta vanta desha sandhi, and then it will become tetra, tetra. Okay. Then this sign, this avagraha sign is indicating that before there was akaraha here, but because of pura rupa sandhi, the akaraha is actually being replaced by the only pura varna. Okay, so that avagraha sign, that type of S type of sign is called avagraha, and it's the indicator of pura rupa sandhi. Okay, so in Vedas, if you see, this avagraha sign is actually not there. Only in modern grammar, this avagraha sign is actually introduced to make it like very easy for the reader to understand. Then Rame plus Adhikam. Again, Rame is a pada, and at the end of a pada we have ekaraha, paravarnaha, we have akaraha, and that's why there will be pura rupa sandhi here. It will become Rame Dhikam.
रामे अधिकम् रामे इत्यत्र अन्त्यस्य एकारस्य अधिकम् पूर्वरूपसन्धेः उदाहरणं रामे अधिकं रामे इत्यत्र अन्त्यस्य एकारस्य अधिकम् इत्यत्र आदिवर्णस्य अकारस्य च स्थाने एकः एकारः आदेशः भवति रामेधिकम्
Okay. Then next we have Padante Okaraha and Paravarnaha if we have Akaraha. Then Okaraha will replace both of the letters. So here Ramo and Api is there. Ramo and Api. Okaraha is there at the end of the pada. Ramo is a pada. And Akara we have. Okay. So as the Paravarna, then Okaraha will replace both of the letters. So it will become Ramopi. Similarly, Yo plus Asti. So Yo is a pada. And it's at the end of the pada we have Okaraha and Akaraha we have as the Paravarna. So there will be Pura Rupa Sandhi and it will become Ramosti. Okay. Sorry, Yosti. Sorry. Yosti. Yo plus Asti becomes Yosti. Okay.
पूर्वरूपसन्धेः उदाहरणं रामो अपि रामो इत्यत्र अन्त्यस्य ओकारस्य अपि इत्यत्र आदिवर्णस्य अकारस्य च स्थाने एकः ओकारः आदेशः भवति रामोपि पूर्वरूपसन्धेः उदाहरणं यो अस्ति यो इत्यत्र अन्त्यस्य ओकारस्य अस्ति इत्यत्र आदिवर्णस्य अकारस्य च स्थाने एकः ओकारः आदेशः भवति योस्ति.
Now there's a note here. It is common to use the symbol avagraha as an indicator of Pura Rupa Sandhi. Though this holds true in many cases, it is not technically correct. So technically, if we actually like if we see in the Vedas or like that, then usually whenever sandhis are happening, so we don't apply this avagraha in Vedic statements. But sometimes in order to just make it easier for the readers to understand that Pura Rupa Sandhi is being applied, So that's why this avagraha sign is being applied to indicate that Purarupa Sandhi is there. There is no rule. There is no rule that the symbol avagraha has to be compulsorily used to indicate this sandhi. Kopi could as well be written kopi. Okay. Without avagraha also we can write. No problem. But usually it is advisable that you write that avagraha sign. Even in Bhagavad Gita, you can see that type of. Okay, so that's the same thing. Okay, the same thing. There is a repetition. Purarupa Sandhi overrules Yantavanta Desha Sandhi. In all examples of Purarupa Sandhi, the conditions for Yantavanta Desha Sandhi are also satisfied. However, Purarupa Sandhi is more specific than Yantavanta Desha, and it will prevent the application of Yantavanta Desha in such cases. So, ko plus api becomes kopi. Loke plus asmin becomes lokesmin. Te plus adya becomes tedya. Arabhate plus Arjuna becomes Arabhate Arjuna. Ete plus atra becomes etetra. Kale plus api becomes kalepi. Te plus aham becomes teham. मोक्ष से अशुभात मोक्ष से शुभात निरीक्षे हम लोको अस्ति becomes लोकोस्ति सो प्लस अपि becomes सोपि सर्वतो अस्ति becomes सर्वतोस्ति सर्वेपि. So sarvepi is made up of sarve plus api. Then kurute plus Arjuna becomes kurute Arjuna. Ete plus atra becomes etetra. Sharire plus asmin becomes shariresmin. Anye plus api becomes anyepi. Me plus amritam becomes memritam. Ime vasthithaha. So ime plus avasthitaha becomes ime vasthita. इमे वस्थिता युद्धे प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्यः पितरः पुत्राः तथैव च पितामहाः. This is the shloka of first chapter. Apariharyerthe अस्मिन् लोके, that is this is again some word in Bhagavad Gita. So apariharye plus arthe becomes apariharyerthe. Then mechyuta in Bhagavad Gita you can find many places. Mechyuta. So me is a pada, and at the end of the pada we are having ekaraha, and paravarna we have akaraha. So adesha will be ekaraha. So mechyuta. Then namastestu dhamne spurabdhiti dhamne. So even in Damodarashtakam, when we sing that, so namaste and astu is there. Namaste is a pada and astu akara is there. So adesha will be namastestu. Then bhasayate khilam. Bhasayate plus akhilam becomes bhasayate khilam. Now, no application of Purarupa Sandhi because it is apada. Now, Shayana is there, so She plus Ana, it's still in the process of becoming pada. That's why Purarupa Sandhi will not be applied. Kshaya, Kshe plus A, then Jaya. So then Shre plus A, Shraya, Bho plus Ana, Bhavana. Here in these cases, Purarupa Sandhi will not be applied. Now, what is Padam? What is to be called a Padam? So Padam, or in English you can just tell us a word. So Padam in Sanskrit primarily, mainly we had two types of padas. What are those? Subantam Padam and second one is Tingantam Padam. Padam is actually made up of two components. What are those? Prakritihi and Pratyaya. So this by combining, by doing all the operations, then the Padam is actually formed. So Prakriti plus Pratyaya becomes Padam, and there are two types of padas. When we have Subantam Padam, so Prakriti is called Pratipadika. Prakriti is called Pratipadikam when Padam is actually Subantam Padam. And Pratyaya is called Supratyaya. Okay, so in Subantam Padam, Prakriti is called Pratipadikam, Pratyaya is called Supratyaya. And when they combine, it is called Subantam Padam. So when all operations are done, then Subanta Padam is formed. Similarly, there is another pada called Tingantam Padam. Here, Prakriti is called Dhatuhu, and there are two types of two pratyayas actually, Vikara pratyayas also and Ting pratyayas also. And then when we are combining all of them, then it becomes Tingantam Padam. Okay. So these are the two types of padas. And when we are having pratipadikam only, there is some word, there is some group of letters which are there. So it's still in the process of becoming pada, and then we can call that word as pratipadikam. Okay, it's still in the formation process, and pratipadikam is actually apada, not pada. Similarly, dhatuhu is apada. Okay, it's not pada yet, but it's in the formation. So pratipadikam means the root of a noun form. The root form of all subantas, nama padas, are pratipadikam. What is the meaning of subantam padam? So subantam padam means noun form. Okay, noun form. Noun forms, and tingantam padam means verb forms. Okay, so these are the two types of padas. Subantam means nouns and tingantam means verbs, verb forms. Now, pratipadikam is the term which is used in the place of prakriti when it is there in the subantam padam. So the root form of all subantas or namapadas are called pratipadikam. And the root word of subanta is called pratipadikam. Example, Rama, Tad, Uttama, Eka, Buddhi, Dasharathi, Rajapurusha. So in that way, these are all now pratipadikas. They have not yet become padas until now. After applying the pratyayas to them, they will become pada. After applying sup pratyaya, after applying sup pratyaya to them, they will become subantam. Then only we can call them as. So simply subantam padam pratipadikam plus sup pratyaya. Nominal base is called pratipadikam. Nominal suffix is sup pratyaya. For example, we have Ramaha word here. Okay, so according to the rules of grammar, pratipadikam we have Rama, and in sup pratyaya we have sa as pratyaya. Sa is a suffix here. Then, so what is the Ramaha? When we actually combine this, then it will become Ramaha. And Ramaha is a noun or subantam pada. And Ram is a nominal base, pratipadikam, and sa, pratyaya, is a nominal suffix. Okay. So this is the example of subantam padam. Now, if we take tingantam padam or verb is actually made up of two things, dhatuhu plus ting pratyaya. Dhatuhu means root form, the root of the verb. And the ting pratyaya is called verbal suffix, the suffix which is there for the, which is applied to the root of the verb. So example is what? Gachati. Now this word gachati is actually made up of two components. The dhatu is gam and ti is the pratyaya here. So gachati, here the gachati is that, the meaning is he goes. Gachati means he goes. And gam is the dhatu, it means to go, and ti indicates present tense, active voice, and passive voice we have. Active voice and third person and singular form. So this ti pratyaya is actually indicating these things. And gachati is a verb or a tingantam pada. And gam means to go is a verbal root, and ti is the verbal suffix. Okay. So anything, if these components are not adjoined, these components are not combined, then until then, those are all called apadas. They are in the formation of the pada. And when you will increase your vocabulary, so then gradually we will know that which are the dhatus, and you will automatically, you will also identify, okay, that, okay, this is the dhatu, it's still in the formation process. So gradually, as you gain more experience, you practice more examples, then you will become acquainted. And you will also, so we will also extensively discuss these two types of padas in third week or fourth week. So just because in sandhis again the sandhis are actually also including the they are actually there because when there is pada and when there is no pada, then that sandhi will not be applied. So that's why I just gave us brief introduction what is called a pada and what is not pada. Any questions here? Next. So this is the chart. You can take the help of that. Okay, so this is just a summarization of all of the Swara Sandhi which we have studied until now. So if Purva Varna we have this type of these Swaras and Paravarna we have these Swaras, then the respective Adeshas, the intersection, the boxes which are there. So there you can find the respective Adeshas. If we have Purva Varna Akaraha and Paravarna we have Akaraha, then the Adesha will be Akara. If we have Ikaraha, Puravarna and Ikara Paravarna, then the Adesha will be Dirgha Ikara. That is the rule of Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So you can take a note of it. This is very good chart. So anytime if you find any such type of example, any Puravarna you find and Paravarna is there, then respective Adeshas will actually take place. Okay. So this is just a chart is very little. And these are all individual charts for each of the sandhis. So we have studied 6 sandhis in the Swara Sandhi, the category of Swara Sandhi. We have 15 minutes. Okay. Now we will just maybe I will just teach one sandhi of Visarga Sandhi. We will, after Swara Sandhi, we will complete Visarga Sandhi. And after completing Visarga Sandhi, we will complete Vyanjan Sandhi. Okay. Only the important ones. So Visarga Sandhi, what does that mean? Visargaha means Vividhatam Srijati iti Visargaha. So that which manifests in different forms. So Visarga, which is manifesting in different forms and it is creating different forms, then that is called Visargaha. So Vividhatam means different forms and Srijati means creates. So what is Visarga Sandhi? Visargasya sthane vyatyayaha Visarga Sandhi. A change in Visarga is termed as Visarga Sandhi. So when there is a Visarga and there is a change in that, there is a transformation, then the Visarga Sandhi is applied. So the change may be either a replacement, Adeshaha, or a deletion, Lopaha. We have studied three methods of Sandhi Karya, Adeshaha, Agamaha, and Lopaha. And in Visarga Sandhi, we find only two types of Sandhi Karyam, two methods of Sandhi Karyam. Those are Adeshaha and Lopaha. So, for example, we have Purva sound, Purva Varnaha, only vowel, because Visarga is always actually applied to the vowels only. It cannot be applied to Vyanjanas. So Visarga is applied only to vowels. And Paravarna, whenever we have Visarga Sandhi, so usually this type of structure we find. That Purva Varna, we have only vowels, and then in between we have Visarga. And then Paravarnaha, there can be any sound. It could be Vyanjana or it could be Swara or anything. Okay, then respective, when we'll study different sandhis, then respective adeshas will happen. So those rules. Right. So then the Visarga will be substituted by another letter. Now the first among Visarga Sandhi is called Visarga Lopa Sandhi. Okay, kindly make a note of it. Visarga Lopa Sandhi, the first category. At the end of this lesson, we will be able to learn what is Visarga Lopa Sandhi, table of Visarga Lopa Sandhi, examples of Visarga Lopa Sandhi, and rule of Visarga Lopa Sandhi. So what is the meaning of Visarga Lopaha? Visarga Lopaha is the result of sound transformation. Is the result of sound transformation. So Visarga Lopaha, here what is happening? Visarga is not heard, or Visarga is getting Lopaha. So the third method of Sandhi Karyam is being applied. And here Visarga gets transformed. If that is, then there will be deletion. For example, Ramaha and Agachati. Ramaha plus Agachati. So according to the rules, the Visarga will be deleted. If the A is there, then the Visarga will get deleted and only Rama and Agachati will stay. Okay, Rama and Agachati. So this is the Koshtakam or the chart for the Visarga. These are the rules 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 rules under the category of Visarga Lopa Sandhi. Okay, 4 cases. First case, Visarga Lopa Sandhe Niyamaha. The very first niyama, the very first case in the niyamas of Visarga Lopa Sandhi is that when Visargaha is preceded by Rasvaha Akara, when Visargaha is preceded by Rasva Akara and is followed by any Swaraha other than Rasvaha Akara, the Visargaha gets Lopa. You see by this chart. So Purvavarna Akara is there. If there should be only Akara, Rasva Akara. And Madhya Varna, because just Visarga is always applied to the Swaras. So that's why here we have Madhya Varna. So Visarga, if there is there, and Puravarna we have Rasva Akara. And Paravarna we have Akaram Vina Anya Swara. That is that we have Swaras except Akara. We have Swaras except Akara. Then the Adesha will be Lopa. Then the Adesha will be that this Visarga will be deleted. Okay, will be deleted. So this is the rule. So when Visarga is preceded by Rasva Akara and is followed by any vowel other than Rasva Akara, then the Visarga is getting Lopa. Okay. Examples. So Sevakaha plus iti. Sevakaha plus iti. Now Sevaka, here if you see Puravarnaha we have Akaraha and the Madhya Varnaha or the Visargaha we have, and Paravarnaha we have Ikara. So Ikara is what? It's not Akara. So in Paravarna there should be all the Swaras except Akara. Any Swaras can be that can be there in the place of Paravarnaha except Akara. Then what will happen? The Visarga, which is there actually in the Madhya Varnaha, will get Lopa. So will be deleted here. Okay. So, and it will become Sevaka iti. Sevaka iti. Akara will stay as it is and Ikara will also stay as it is, but Visarga will get deleted. So Sudhishaha and Aha. Sudhishaha and Aha. So here Sudhishaha Aha is there. Now here we have Visargaha and Puravarnaha is Akara. Madhyavarnaha is Visargaha and Paravarnaha we have Akara. So except Akara we have that Swara. Then the Visarga will get Lopaha and it will become Sudhisha plus A. Sudhisha plus Sudhisha and so
लोपसन्धेः उदाहरणं सेवकः इति सेवकः इत्यत्र अन्त्यस्य विसर्गस्य इति इत्यस्य आदिवर्णे इकारे परे लोपः भवति सेवक इति.
Okay, so the Visarga will get Lopa. For example, Arjunaha Agachati. So Visarga we have and Puravarna we have Akara in Arjuna. And Madhyavarna we have Visarga. Paravarna is what? Rasva Akaram Vina Anyeswara. We don't have Akara here. That's why the Visarga Lopaha will happen and it will become Arjuna Agachati. Then again another example is Arjunaha Ichchati. So here again the Madhya Lopa Sandhi, the Visarga Lopa Sandhi will be applied and Madhyavarna Visarga will get Lopaha. So Akara we have as Puravarnaha and Paravarnaha we have Ikara. And Madhyavarna we have Visarga, that's why Visarga Lopa will be applied and Arjuna Ichchati. Then next is Arjunaha Ikshate. So it will become Arjuna Ikshate. Then Arjunaha Uvacha. In Bhagavad Gita you will find, yes, Arjunaha Uvacha. So with the help of Lopa Sandhi only, with the help of Visarga Lopa Sandhi, we actually pronounce it as Arjuna Uvacha, not Arjunaha Uvacha. So there is a deletion of Visarga there. Because Ukara is there and Akara is there as Puravarnaha and Madhyavarna Visarga gets Lopa. Then Arjunaha Richati. So Arjuna Richati. Then Arjunaha Eva. So again Ekara is there is Paravarna. There is no Akara here. And Akara is there as Puravarna. So and there should be only Akara, not other swaras. And Madhyavarna we have Visarga. So then Visarga will get. Then Ramaha Apnoti, it will become Rama Apnoti. Ramaha Ichchati, Ram Ichchati. Ramaha Itte, so Itte is another Atmanepada another verb form. Then Rama itte. Then Ramaha unnayati. Rama unnayati. Ramaha urnoti. Rama urnoti. Ramaha richati. So Rama richati. Okay. So that will be. Then Ramaha edhate. So it will become Rama edhate. Kamaha aihikaha. So it will become Kama aihikaha. Then pakvaha odanaha will become pakva odanaha. Pratyaya outsargikaha. So it will become pratyaya outsargika. Okay. Later on, there should be another. No problem. So then we have next another case, another niyama, that when visarga is preceded by akara and is followed by any swara, when it is followed by any swara or mridu vyanjanam, then visarga gets lopa. So when we have purva varnaha akaraha and madhya varnaha we have visarga, and paravarnaha if we have swara, any swara or mridu vyanjanam, then there will be lopa adesha. Then there will be visarga lopa will happen, and madhya varna, the visarga will get deleted. Now the question comes, what is mridu vyanjan? So I discussed while we were discussing about varna vicharaha, then we discussed that vyanjanam are having two types of divisions. What are these? What are those? Vargiya vyanjanani and avargiya vyanjanani. So vargiya vyanjanani we have 25 and avargiya vyanjanani is out of the varga. So those are 8 in number. Now vyanjanas are also divided based on some other thing. So based on nature of the word, vyanjanas are actually divided. More they are divided. So they are divided into mridu vyanjanani and karkasha vyanjana. So we have, based on vargikarana, we have two types of divisions, vargiya vyanjanani and avargiya vyanjanani. And based on the nature of the word, we have another divisions, mridu vyanjanani and karkasha vyanjanani. Now, what are the definitions of these? So you see, in mridu vyanjanani, all the third, fourth, and fifth vargas. Okay, the third, this one, fourth letter of each varga and fifth letter of each varga. So those all are actually considered mridu vyanjanani. And also ya, ra, la, va. These four varnas, antasthaha, these are also considered as mridu vyanjanani. And also among the ushmana letters, the hakaraha is also considered mridu vyanjanani. So whatever is actually highlighted in green color, those are actually considered to be mridu vyanjanani. Mridu vyanjanani means soft consonants. The varna which is pronounced softly is called mridu varna or mridu vyanjana. And they are called nada ghosha varna. Okay, so this nada ghosha varna is just the different names for different pronunciations of those swar of those vyanjanas. So when we actually pronounce those vyanjanas and the sound, based on the sound, we are actually giving the names nada and ghosha. So presently, I don't want to get into that intricacies. What is the meaning of nada ghosha varna? Later on, I will discuss. Mridu vyanjanani is just like as ga and gha is there of the first varga. So they use same technique. Uchcharana sthana, kanta is there, but with less effort. So we are the ka, kha, ga, 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 nga, we are pronouncing. But all these varnas we are pronouncing from kanta only. But why we are calling the ga, gha, ga, nga as mridu vyanjanam? Because with less effort only, kanta is definitely utilized. But with the less effort only, we are able to pronounce those three letters. So even in the vyanjanas also, there are many intricacies. There are many complexities that how the articulation actually happens. For each varna, differently, the sound is actually articulated. So ga, gha, nga, within the vargiya, within the ka varga also, there are two types of divisions. So there are mridu vyanjanam, ga, ga, gha, nga, and ka and kha, they are called karkasha vyanjanam. So mridu vyanjanam simply means that kantha is used, but with less effort, we are able to pronounce those letters. Even the other ja, jha, jha, nya, then da, dha, na, da, dha, na, ba, bha, ma, and yara, lava, and ha. So these are we are pronouncing with less effort.
can we say that up to from her to sha pratyahara,
Her to sha pratyaharas.
hash pratyaharas, they will include all this from the
Ha.
Maheshwara Sutra.
Ha. You are telling that one, no? That Maheshwara Sutras.
Yeah, Maheshwara Sutra. Hash, it will include all this.
So
And
Harsh means all the Mridu Vyanjana.
yeah, it seems means Hayavaratal Lanyamangananam.
Yamangananam, Jabai Gadash,
Jaba
Jabagadash, Kapachadash.
just
Yeah,
Jabar
until
Gardash.
Chakar only, Gadadash, Jabagadash. That
Yeah,
much only.
Hash.
Jabagadash. Hush. So, Bandi, what he was asking, Sadayogi Prabhu was asking, why we are having Hakara twice. So, Hakara we have on the 14th Sutra also, and Hakara we have in the 5th Sutra also. So, why there is like that? So, this is the reason. To facilitate some of the operations, to facilitate the inclusion of the varnas in the pratyaharas, the Hakara is actually pronounced 2 times.
Prabhuji,
One
I
of
have
the one of the reasons.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah, so all these are Mradu Vyanjananis are actually voiced consonants.
Yes.
Okay.
Voiced consonants. Yeah. I will get into that. Actually, there is another explanation given that soft consonants means that vocal cord is vibrating while pronouncing soft consonants. So that type of when vocal cord is actually vibrating, so then while pronouncing those letters, then that is called soft consonants. And vocal cord is, I don't know, I'm not sure the anatomy, but those who know the human anatomy, then they can actually tell. But vocal cord, when it is not vibrating while pronouncing, so those are called karkasha vyanjanani or hard consonants.
So this is voiced and voiceless, Prabhuji. It is in linguistics, it is called voiced consonants when vocal cord is vibrating. The voiced sounds are produced, and when vocal cord is at rest position and is not vibrating, the voiceless sounds are. So I think the soft consonants is voiced and hard is voiceless.
Exactly, Mataji. Yes. Because when vocal cord is resting, when it's not vibrating, then the hard consonants are pronounced. So we can also call it as voiced consonants and voiceless consonants. Okay. So Mridu Vyanjanam, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th letter of each varga and yara, lava, ha are called Mridu Vyanjanas. And what are the Karkasha Vyanjanas? Ka, kha, cha, cha, ta, tha, ta, tha, pa, pha, and sha, sha, sa. So hard consonants. The varna which needs to be pronounced with emphasis is called hard varna, or this is called breath, aghoshaha. So aghosha is different, like thing like we usually it's translated as breath. So when we are actually pronouncing those letters with so much of emphasis and that is there, so then we are categorizing them as hard consonants. Our Karkasha Vyanjana uses more of the technique of that varga. The corresponding soft consonant uses the same technique but with lesser effort. Like ka and kha take more effort of the kantha, whereas ga and kha use same technique but with less effort. So that's why this type of categorization has been done. So when the kantha is being actually utilized with more effort, we are actually pronouncing those letters. So ka, kha, we are utilizing kantha with more effort. Cha, cha is talu. Then ta, tha is murdha. Ta, tha is dantaha. Then pa, pha is oshto. Okay, so this is called Karkasha Vyanjanani, the hard consonants. The first and the second letter of each varga and sha, sha, sa are called Karkasha Vyanjananis. So hard consonants means vocal cord when it is not vibrating while pronouncing. So those are called hard consonants. Okay, what is the time?
34.
34. Yes. So this is, I will just sum up. Tomorrow we will discuss. Dvitiya Niyama rule 2 is just simply like this, that Akaraha akarat parasya. When visarga is preceded by akara and is followed by any vowel or mridu vyanjana. Now you got the definition of mridu vyanjana. So if it is followed by any vowel or it could be mridu vyanjanam, then the visarga gets lopa. Like balaha atra becomes bala atra. Visarga is getting lopa. Then taha agachanti, it becomes ta agachanti. Then vyagraha garjanti. So gakara is what? Mridu vyanjana. So then it will become vyagra garjanti. So this is the rule. The second.
लोपसन्धेः उदाहरणं बालाः अत्र बालाः इत्यत्र अन्त्यस्य विसर्गस्य अत्र इत्यस्य आदिवर्णे अकारे परे लोपः भवति बाला अत्र.
Okay. So this is the rule, the second rule. Devaha asyanti. Deva asyanti. Devaha agachanti. Deva agachanti. Devaha icchanti. Deva icchanti. Devaha uchyante. Devaha uchyante. Devaha richanti. Deva richanti. Devaha eva becomes Deva eva. Visarga is getting lopa, you see. And Pura Varna is playing very big role actually. Okay, Pura Varna, because here we have Akaraha, and Para Varna we have any swara, or it could be any Mridu Vyanjanam. Then that's why the Visarga is getting lopa. Devaha Aikshanta becomes Deva Aikshanta. Devaha Aushadihi. So Deva Aushadihi. Then Devaha Vadanti. So it becomes Deva Vadanti. Devaha Gachanti. It will become Deva Gachanti. So this Vakara and Gakara, they are all considered to be Mridu Vyanjanas. Yara Lava. These are considered to be Mridu Vyanjanas. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss the Visarga Lopa Sandhi Niyama case 3 and case 4. So we discussed two cases, case 1 and case 2. This one and second one also. Third and fourth one we will discuss too.
Prabhu, for yesterday, can you send a PPT? Yesterday, no, you send only example, Prabhu.
No, Mataji. If you see just above the examples, then I have sent PPT yesterday night only. Yesterday night I sent PPTs, and today morning I sent the recording. So there is a file which is named as day 8. So,
yeah, Prabhu, I couldn't see it. I'm sorry to say.
yeah, it's there in WhatsApp. I think yesterday someone else I think messaged me that that I think they wanted that PDF ASAP. So I just shared yesterday night. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. Because I just checked I didn't check the mobile later, no. So I checked direct morning. So I checked the only examples. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
Pravati in Ach Sandhi, there is a one remaining, I think, Pararupa Sandhi.
Remaining definitely it is there. But I told that I will be taking the important ones. So that's why I just did not teach them. So gradually in maybe level 2 or the intermediate level, I will be covering maybe that Sandhi.
Oh.
So because which are extensively seen in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and other Sandhi, other actually statements, other shlokas. So those important ones only I have actually taught. But it's not that Pararupa Sandhi is not seen, it's also seen, but it's very rare, very much rare. So we will study sometime later. Okay, all the devotees are enjoying the classes. Is it informative and you are learning?
Yes, Prabhu, a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu, the classes are really detailed and it's like just need more practice.
Yes.
And reading, yeah.
Practice makes man
But the
perfect.
concept is very systematic, so it's like very inspiring, and it's like I had been looking for this kind of systematic process. Thanks.
Yeah, Parth, you are telling it's just tiny bit complicated. You have to practice Parth. You have to practice more. You go through the syllabus. You revise the syllabus. And also, I also yesterday or today, I just shared a poll. How many which time will be best suited for you for that practice session? So I'm thinking because this Sandhi, it will require so much of practice. It will not just come, okay, I'm teaching the rules and giving some more examples and hosting that Kahoot quiz. Definitely, these are helping factors only, but still more help is needed, more practice is needed. Then only those concepts will be engraved in your mind. So that is very important, and that will come only when we see live examples, like real life, like other statements from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. If we examine them, then only we can actually get more good understanding.
Prabhu, you in that poll you didn't mention morning what time or afternoon what time. I selected the option though, but if you can give the option also, know what time it is, most so that it will be because different people are in different time zone also.
Correct. Yes, just I shared morning, afternoon, evening. I will also share maybe some timings. Because what is happening now, problem is like this. It's like all devotees are like equal. It's equal. Like 7 devotees are selected morning, 7 devotees are selected, or 8 devotees are selected afternoon. So I'm like, what to do? People are like, oh, both are there. Even morning also devotees want, and afternoon also devotees want. So it is not possible for me to host 2 sessions, like 2 practice sessions for 2 times. It will be very much hectic for me. So that's why I was thinking, if there will be like so many devotees in morning session, then I will share another poll. Okay, which time will be the best? I will give the options. But now all the devotees looks like equal. So half the devotees are selecting morning, half the devotees are selecting afternoon. So let's see. I have to see, or otherwise maybe I will take the help of some other devotee to host another session for afternoon devotees. Or is there any devotee who can become as a, what you can tell, as a just somewhat like he can also help me? Like I will teach in the morning session, and for your own practice, if you teach also to others, that will be best. Yes, because if you learn something and if you teach, that's very good. So if I teach you in morning time, and then after, if you have time, then afternoon you can teach. You help other students. That's the way. It will be very much
What
helpful.
the time in afternoon? Before 3, then what?
Afternoon. Usually devotees take prasadam like around 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Usually like that, 1 to 2 p.m. I don't know, maybe. So it could be either 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. or 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Or so between like 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Anytime in between, the classes can happen. So
Yes, then we can do like morning we can attend, and then afternoon we can like take this.
Vasundhara Mataji, you are already very good at grasping these topics very quickly. You are grasping. So I think you can maybe help me out at least. Like morning, I will host the practice session, and afternoon you can take the lead, and you can also help other students if any devotees are facing any difficulties. And
Yes, it will be a good opportunity for me. It will be my
very
pleasure.
good, actually, very good. If you learn and if you teach, best. Actually, very like that concept will be completely fit in your mind. Yes. So Vasundhara Mataji, you can take that lead, and you can teach morning shift. Morning time I will teach. Morning time, what will be the timings? I will send in the group. Then we can host the class. I was just thinking, is it okay those who are there for morning shift, those devotees who have selected morning shift? I am just thinking about 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. How many devotees are okay with it? 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Other Ashwini Mataji, you also selected that one? Morning shift?
I selected afternoon because morning 7 in UAE it will become 5:30 for me here.
I see, I see. You situated where? Dubai?
I'm in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, huh? Okay, okay,
So
okay.
7 will be 5:30 morning. Honestly speaking, 5:30 won't be possible because kids. I have to manage kids, then cooking and everything. I generally get free India time by 10:30. 9 o'clock I get free UAE time, which is India time 10:30.
I see. Mhm. No problem. You can join afternoon shift. Vasundhara Mataji will be there. So she will be hosting that session. And other devotees who are there, and any devotee who has selected morning shift, Vasundhara Mataji is there. Any other devotee? Gokulananda Prabhu, you have selected afternoon shift or morning shift?
Morning shift, Prabhu.
Morning shift. Okay. no
Yes.
problem. So for you, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is okay?
For me, it's fine.
For others, Ram Tulsi Mataji, you have selected which one?
Prabhuji, I have selected afternoon, but morning it's also no problem.
Okay. Then you see whatever is suitable for you. If you want to join morning, you can join morning. Or if you want to join, you can join in afternoon shifts.
Sure,
And
Prabhuji.
devotees, those who have selected Parth, you have selected which one?
Prabhuji, I've selected after evening because I have a school in the morning.
Okay, I see. You have selected evening.
Yes,
Sure.
Prabhuji.
Evening. You have school until you are situated in Canada?
In
You are in
India,
Canada?
Prabhuji.
Oh, you are in India only. Okay, so you have school until 4 p.m.
No, Prabhuji, school until like 1:30, and then I have tuition classes sometimes.
I see. I see. Okay. So let's see. I will do something for you also. No problem. I will tell what can be done for you. Okay, Kavita Mataji, what you have selected?
Prabhuji, I selected afternoon.
Afternoon shift. Okay. Yes, Kavita Mataji, become more interactive. Okay, if you have any questions, please interact. Please ask question. Okay. I never saw you like you are asking some question. You are always in mute. So become more, interactive. Be very good. Okay. Next, Sachipriya Mataji, you have selected which one?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Prabhuji, I have selected afternoon actually.
Afternoon. Okay. So no problem. Vasundhara Mataji will take. Next, Shyamla Prabhu.
Prabhuji, morning it will be sharp at 7 to 8, Prabhuji. If it will be in the morning, it means.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe maximum. I will just 7:30 to 8:30 because I also conduct some classes on Chaitanya Charitamrita from 8:30 to 9:30. So I have classes.
I will just check out, Prabhuji, because morning my son will go to school. By that time, it will become difficult. If possible, I will join morning, Prabhuji.
No problem.
Yes.
Yes,
Hare
Shyamla
Krishna
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Yeah,
Yes.
I chosen morning because that is evening for me, and my morning is like I have work call, so I cannot. So that's the reason I have chosen India morning. So I'll be there, whichever time.
Acha. So if we have classes at 7:30, then you will be able to join.
Fine.
Yes.
Yeah. And Prabhu, one more thing regarding the quiz questions. Is there like a question bank, because that's easy to understand when it is challenged by that? Okay, this is the syntax and what is the correct answer. So if that kind of Quizlet or something, that would help. Anyway, practice is required, but if there is some collection of questions, then that would help.
I have those exercise questions, but I can also send, no problem. I was just thinking maybe first the devotees who are actually not getting it, so better you just move delve into more, examine the examples first of all, and try to understand the rule, how it is applied. But if you need, no problem. I already have many collection of many questions of respective sandhis. So I will, if you wish, I can send them, no problem. And
the reason why I'm asking is that first is that we have to do the sandhi viched, right? Break it and then identify what those letters are and then apply the rule. So it's like sometimes in sandhi viched itself, I'm having problem. It's taking time because it's like I need more practice.
yes, yes. So Sandhi Vicheda could definitely, it will need also so much of vocabulary. You should be able to differentiate what is Pratipadikam and what are the Pratyayas. Then only you will be able to properly do the Sandhi Vichedas, and that will come gradually. So yes, and I will be giving exercise questions. So basically, presently we just focus on how where the Sandhi rules will be applied, and try to just do more exercises on how the sandhis are actually joined. Two letters are joined, and in that way. And gradually, when more vocabulary you will have, then you can also break those sandhis. So that that document which I have shared in the WhatsApp group, Bhagavad Gita Sandhi Vigraha, that will be very much useful because shloka is there and the vicheda is given. So you don't have to do the vicheda on your own because you don't have vocabulary present. So then the vicheda is already done. You just have to find out by cross-examining, by examining the original shloka with the sandhi vicheda shloka, that which sandhi rule is applied there. So that will be very good practice. And Bhagavad Gita project is given not only for the swara sandhis. Okay, the chapter is actually assigned for you for all the sandhis. You have to do for swara sandhi. Now I taught pura rupa sandhi. So start working on that. Start working on pura rupa sandhi. Just try to find out all pura rupa sandhis in that particular chapter. Then today I taught 2 rules of first visarga sandhi. So try to find out that one. No problem. You just in that way find out. So that chapter is assigned, and you have to work out all of the sandhis. Okay, all the sandhis you have to find out from that particular chapter.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yes. Any okay, all are done. Okay. Any question, any comments you would like to give? Okay, we will conclude here. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lord.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.